Up two questions.
Who qualify the performance of the ladies from the Indonesia? Can you track the real life, the real action when they care, when they say that they can do that? If you provide the evidence for that, and for the equalities, on the left side from Indonesia, they need to ensure that they will be in a good family also, or else this is a slavery things.
Okay, any other questions?
Yeah, explain again where the money comes in and where it goes out. So exactly where is it coming from? And you mentioned reinvested. So how is it reinvested? How much, what percentage is reinvested? And then does that come back? Is that sustainable? It's kind of like a circle. Oh.
And my questions?
I have a last comment question. First comment, like really good presentation. Just one thing, never devalorize in your next time presentation the people. When you say, when you talk about the migrants, there's one part that was really devalorizing, like you say they're not educated, they're still people, so never, even you say government, they're not doing their job, they're corrupt, never say those things in the pitch. It's not a good thing to have in the pitch. So try to bring value. When you bring value, really value to people, so make sure to not say bad things about other people or the government agency for the next presentation. And second thing is a question about the digitalized process. So meaning that you're recruiting people like directly in Indonesia. You say this with your digital app. Are you taking care of the visa, the plane tickets, all the thing with the digital solution? And yet, if yes, how does this work exactly inside?
Are there any other questions?
I'm curious that just only 20% administered B, how to overcome the Taiwan's government's laws and regulations, and Indonesia's, like the judge says, and you have trained these workers and including the visa, but you only charge 20% administration fee.
Okay.
I wanted to agree with Kevin. Actually, I noted that here, never use the term uneducated or something like that. You say less fortunate or just haven't had the opportunity or something like that. We tend to use those terms.
Okay, thank you. We're sorry that we used those terms. We didn't mean it. It's just that we wanted to show how severe the problem is. Okay, I'll begin by answering the first question. Okay, so how do we qualify? How do we make sure that these workers are actually qualified, and how do we make sure that these families are also qualified? That's basically the question that I understand. Basically, in Indonesia, usually the traditional system, right? When they want to send a migrant worker, they don't really do much of a selection process. They just okay, as long as you have the money, you can go. So that's one problem. So we will tackle it by creating a selection system here in Indonesia and creating an academy. So we want to make sure that before we send them off to Taiwan, they're already prepared. Now, as for the families, we will make sure that they're eligible through the app. So like the app will help us review how these families are, especially like we will provide an input system for the migrant workers there, so they can see, oh, okay, this family is good, blah blah blah. So we use the app to help us. Okay, for the next question.
Okay, there seems to be a lot of questions on the 20%, right? Like the problem is what I want for you to portray is right now, let's take an example. Like say one migrant worker would come to the agent for you doing the visa work. The handling fee would be around 1,000 NT flat. But the problem is these agencies, they take 2,000 NT. It's 100% revenue, twice over from what we have. So what we meant by 20% is just taking the less, we're probably going to do the price range around 1,250, which still makes us profitable, and in the same time, we can still reinvest with them. The 20%, sir, one of the revenue streams not only come from the monthly service fee, that's the most basic revenue, but on our systems we have apps The 706,000 migrant workers here in Taiwan, they developed their own economy here. So there's a lot of e-commerce based in Taiwan only for migrant workers. We're trying to bridge with them. For us, these are advertisement fees. Let's say for China Airlines, they can go to our app and buy the ticket flight home through our app. These are small revenue streams that we can maintain for us to generate sustainability. So basically 10%, half of the 10% out of our cost structure will be invested in the event. Okay, thank you. So that's basically it.